Let me put us live on YouTube. Just say got it. And I will send the questions here on chat. Okay, now we are live. Just a second. Let me put us live. Okay. I will ask again. Someone is coming for the first time. If it's your first time here, just let me know. Raise your hand, open your camera, or let me know. No? Okay. Now I will split us in small rooms. And in these small rooms, we can talk more about this topic. Let's see. Oh, no. Okay. Okay. Enjoy your time. If you didn't receive an invitation, you will be here in the main room with me. So Jefferson, Daniel, Ana Laura, and Michelle. How are you today? Let's start with introduction. Ana Laura, introduce yourself.
Sure. Hey guys, I am Ana Laura. I am 24. Currently, I'm living in Cruzeiro. It's a small city here in the countryside of the state of São Paulo. And I'm working as lab analyst in a dairy industry, you know, that manufactures milk derivatives like butter and cheese. And I'm attending here on TNT meetings since May. It's a pleasure to be here with you. Thank you.
Nice to meet you, Ana Laura. It's the first meeting that I see you. Oh my God, I need to put my name. I'm sorry, guys. So for who don't know me, I am Ana Paula. I am host here on TNT since, I don't know, last year in July, more than 1 year with you. And I am 26 years old. I am a physiotherapist. I work with women's health and diabetes patient. I'm doing my doctorate degree in physical education. And I am married with the most humble boy that I know. It's my husband. And that's it. Danielle, tell me about you. Daniel, are you there? Okay, Jefferson, tell me about you.
Thank God, it's Friday.
Yes.
Good morning for everybody. I'm Jefferson. I'm living in Goiânia, Goiás, the best city of Brazil, because I live here. I love my city. I'm economist. I'm a professor for a Catholic University of Goiás, and I'm enjoying a lot TNT.
Okay. Are you still working in this university?
Yeah, really. I have class 10 a.m.
Oh.
I ought to leave because I have class.
Yeah. It's online classes?
Yeah, it's online. As you, I did master degree, I did doctorate, and almost postdoctorate.
Yes, it's really nice, really nice. I think next month in 4th October, we will back to the presential classes in University of Juiz de Fora. And I will be there with my advisor. So
Yeah.
it would be nice.
And as not yet, maybe in January and in February, March.
Really? Oh my God. Oh my God. And oh my God, I don't know how to say it in English, but no courses are having presential classes.
Yeah, it's
No.
hybrid. Yeah, hybrid.
Oh my God.
Hybrid. Some professors.
Okay.
In person and remote.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And Michelle.
I'm Michelle, I'm 40 years old. I'm a microtechner. I'm here in TNT Science July of this year. And I'm here to learn and improve my English and enjoy the time because I like the talkings that we have Friday.
Yes. Thanks, Michelle. Danielle, are you there? Can you talk now? If you are just listening, let me know in the chat, so I will just you listening. But if you want to participate, I need to know. Let's start with the question number 1. Are you a self-confident person and why? Ana Laura, are you a self-confidence person?
Oh, I have phases, you know. Sometimes I am too confident and sometimes I am down. But I think that self-confidence, maybe for me, it's a daily task, it's something that you must build. It's not a stable thing. I don't know if it is the right way to describe it. It's something that it's not steady, right? You have the heights and the downs. But I truly believe that no one, almost no one, would be just like that. You or everybody has these ups and downs.
Thanks. And you,
Yes, I'm very self-confident. In my life, I built hard. It's very hard for me because I was too poor and I did this economy. For me, it's very important. I love to be economist. And then I did master's degree and doctorate, and all the time I'm trying to read, to learn something, to build a very good position in my profession. For me, it's very important. And all the time, I'm turn around. I have a very good book, The Turning Point. Have you seen? It's very interesting about this. All your life you must turn the point, as the same as we saw here. Turn around. You never to be conformist. You never must to be in comfort zone. You must have challenges. All the time I have challenge. Every day I have a new challenge to do something different. For example, now I'm studying, it's a hard language called R language, linguagem R. It's terrible, but I'm trying.
yes. I think our language, it's about system analysis. It's like
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
It's really, for me, I am a physiotherapist, so
because
for me,
I work with data every
Yeah.
day. I must,
So-
as economist, and I work with financial with
Very
money.
good. Yeah, you need to learn. Yeah. Michelle, are you a self-confident person and why?
I totally agree with Anna. And we live a process. And when we are learning something new, we're not so confident. I'm a determined person. I will try hard, but I'm not self-confident in someone maybe I think when you try to do something that you don't know, you can be arrogant, and it's not self-confident, because when you're learning and you never know. I think in life we never know everything, and to be self-confident, you can be when you're in the middle of the process. You're looking that the things that you're doing is going great, and you started to feel confident with what you were doing. But there is a little problem when you become really self-confident, because there is a line between self-confident and arrogant, and maybe you can lose everything that you achieve in that moment, you know.
Yes, I really like your point. And I was thinking about this. When I am starting something new, most of the time I am not confident that I will achieve the goal. An example, when I applied to doctor process, I was not so confident that I will pass. The first time that I applied, I was completely sure that I will pass, because I know the teacher and I know everything will be okay. And I was completely sure that I will pass, but I didn't. And then the second time I learned that I cannot be so self-confident. I think at this time, I was not arrogant, but I don't know, I believe that nothing can happen and I will not pass. But something happened, and okay, the second time I passed it. But most of the time that I try something new, I'm not so self-confident. But in the middle of the process, I try to breathe and bring this confidence, because I think this confidence is important for you finish the process. When you start and when we are in the middle and when you finish. So I think this is important for you going forward and finish your goal, your process. Let's go to the question number 2. Do you agree the results in your life are binary, as the video said? What do you think? And allow the video said that or results in your life are binary, or you have something or you don't, or you are good or you are not. Do you agree?
No, I don't agree. I don't agree. I believe that it's not yes or no. It's not just two answers. There are things in the middle. You do not. Or I am a successful person, or I'm a failure. It's not just like that. I believe that's not or nothing here on this word is binary or are you good or evil. There are many things in these extremes. I do not agree.
Yes. And you, Jefferson?
As the same as Ana Laura, I'm not a binary person. Never. Because I have a lot of goals, I must achieve this goal. And I don't believe in darkness and brightness. I don't believe in this kind of thing. It's auto motivation. I don't believe in this. Because all the time I believe in science. It's so hard to learn science. It's not so easy. It's a long and wide road. It's not easy. And not binary. What's binary? No, I don't believe this, because I believe in results. You have a goal, you must achieve this goal, and you must score the goal. That's my life.
Yes. And you, Michelle?
I totally agree with all of you. And I think there's a point that Jefferson said now about the result. And I watched a video on Instagram of Marisa Monte Instagram. she was talking about success, and she said that success, the meaning that we have in our society, is so it's incorrect. And she talked about the result, as Jefferson said. When we talk about people need to be binary, good or bad, it's not true. And everyone is working and living in a process that each one can find or do your perfection. So she said, Marisa Mont said that the success is realize, to make something true, to get the result. So if you were working in a process and you got the process, you went, it depended the yes or no, the positive or negative, you did something.
Yeah.
It is important, it's the process, not really the result, because you try it. And we have a distortion about the meaning of the words, and expect that the good things in life is always to be happy. And it's not true, it's not real.
Yes, yes. I bring this question exactly because I disagree of this. The life is not binary. The science is not binary. Our goals are not binary. And I really disagree because we don't need to focus on the end of the process, but in the way that you are living. Maybe you didn't achieve it and measured your goal yet, but you are in the middle of the process, or you are in the beginning, or you are almost finishing. It's completely different. You are almost finishing something. An example, if you are a person that smoke, so you are, I don't know, smoker, I don't know, and you are trying to stop smoking. So you are just smoking 1 cigarette per day. You are almost stopping. So I don't consider that you didn't achieve your goal yet. You want to stop, but you are almost there. So I think it's not binary. You achieve it or no. You achieve it or no. No, I think life is not that. I think it's easier to talk about this, but it's not easy to live this. Because when you want something, you want a lot, you want to achieve, and you didn't yet, it's hard to think about this yet. I think it's the hardest word in the world for you because you want to achieve, but you didn't yet. Let's go to the question number 3. I love this question. It's a hard question, but I love it. What would you do if you knew you could not fail? You can choose anything in your life. What would you do if you knew you could not fail? Michelle, what would you do?
Not so easy.
Yeah, it's hard, really hard.
To be honest, it's so fast. I don't know when I ask someone to answer before me, because I think we needed. It's like your question. It's like someone asked me. It's your chance, and if you say something wrong, it will be crazy. So this question is it? I'm answering your question.
Let's listen about Jefferson. What would you do if you knew you could not fail?
You not fail. I could not fail as a man. I could not fail as a husband. I could not fail with my 2 daughters. I could not fail with my students. I could not fail about life. So the answer, what's the answer? To be the best you can, to be optimist, to do what you can do, to be everything you can do, and not you can promise something you can not take it. For me, this is terrible. You can promise something that you can do. That's my life.
Yes. I love your answer, and you had a matey answer. But now I will answer as a matey person. I think if I knew that I could not fail, I would like to start learning a new language because I will not fail. So I could be fluent in another language. If I knew that I could not fail, I would like to apply to a scholarship, I don't know, in the Canada. I will not fail, so I will achieve. I would like to apply to a military vacancy because one part of my life I really would like to be a military, and I would like to jogar in the lottery, and I'll be rich because I will not fail. I don't know. See, as I am not a matey person, I cannot do all those things in the same time. I cannot have 2 jobs and work in Brazil as a military, but has a scholarship in the Canada. I cannot be rich and continue working. So I don't know. I think that's the purpose of our life. You can have a lot of dreams, but when you need to work on these dreams, you need to have some priorities. And you can have a dream, but it's not your priority to work on this dream. I don't know, I think it's this. And you, Michelle, did you think about this question?
Yeah, the problem for me is because I'm an artist. So we can work and try to discover things, making mistakes, not do something wrong, but it's part of the process we have. It's strange you achieve something only because a miracle happened, you know?
Yes.
That's the way I had a block to answer, because the experience is the best part for me. Like we talked, the journey, the process is the part that I really like. When someone say to me, you can, like your question is the same to say, we will not have the process.
Yes.
And
Just
no,
the go.
it's hard to answer.
Yes. So we have 2 matey answers. Jefferson and Michelle are 2 matey for me. Let's listen about Ana Laura. In which group you will be?
I will be with you. Because I just thinking, oh, I will get the numbers of the lottery. It was the first one. And then I would apply for an exchange, maybe in, I have some dreams to try an exchange in Netherlands or Japan, you know? So I would probably do one of these, and the lottery. It was my first option. But I was just thinking really quick about the last question. When Michelle was saying about the process, and I just remember that Jefferson said about the results, right? And even these, the results and the process are, it's just so complex that I remember that I read a book. I don't know if you guys know Mark Manson. She's the guy, he's a writer that he write a book called, oh, I can't remember the title right now in English, but he was talking about the case of Dave Mustaine. I don't know if you guys know him. He's the guitarist of Megadeth, but he was, before he was the guitarist of Metallica. And he created Megadeth because he was having some problems with the guys on the rest of the band. And he was also having problems with alcohol. And then they put him apart from the band. And then he started, oh, okay, so I will start my own band. And then he created Megadeth. But in an interview, the reporter was asking for him if he considered himself as a successful person. But she answered no, because Megadeth was not a huge success as Metallica. And you know, the guy created a band from scratch, and how can I say? No, I forgot the word to Bender. He sell millions of discs, but he didn't consider himself as successfully because he's not famous as Metallica. You know, it is a question of perspective as well.
Yes, yes. It's good because when you have a goal, this is your big dream or big goal. So you want to achieve this. Doesn't matter if you achieve it, a lot of others that other people consider a goal or consider a success thing. But if you disagree, okay, you will not consider yourself as a successful person. So it's really nice. I love this. I like this point. So let's go to the question number 4. How would you behave if you were the best in the world at what you do? Michelle. How would you behave if you were the best in the world at what you do?
My connection is not so good, sorry.
No worries. Is the question number 4?
You choose the most difficult questions today.
Yes, that's the benefit of the host. The host never answer in the beginning.
I think it's complex to talk about behave in the world we are living. And I have a different image of word to live. And we needed to understand some conditions to have interactions, to think about in the best word that I can do. And I have a vision that we need to understand that one of the biggest problems in our society is the way we divide the money. And I think Jefferson is the specialist for it. Maybe he disagree or agree what I will say, but I'm crossing the line. And I think we needed to understand what we need for our lives and needed to learn it, to live with it, what is enough. And I don't know if we really understand what is empathy and essential mean for us to have the best word, you know.
Yes, yes. Thanks, Michelle. And you, Ana Laura, what would you behave? How would you behave?
Oh, it's a tough question, right? But as humans, if I knew that I was the best in the world, in the whole world of doing something, probably I would becomes arrogant. Yeah, but I would try to do mainly two things. To try to use this talent to bring benefits, some type of benefits from everybody around me, and try to teach other people to be so good as am I, so as I in doing such this specifically thing. So would be something like that.
Yes, yes. And for you, Jefferson?
Well, I'm the best in the world. I want to be the best in Brazil. No problem. And for me, I think about Brazil will be as one for greed and hunger, with a lot of employment, respect each other, and not to be a binary society as today. It's terrible. You can go on with this kind of binary society that we live in Brazil for 4 and 5 years or more. For me, it's terrible. Just at the end of election, Dilma and the other, I forgot the name, from Minas Gerais. For me, it's terrible. And I think in Brazil, different society. And as economist, I look for all the time to be the best jobs for everybody. I think that I'm very worried about this. Not just, as Michelle said, to earn money. The problem is not just to earn money, but you must have a steady job, a good job to do what you need, what you like to do. This is my dream. I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you will join us,
Yes.
and the world will be as one.
Yes, it's really nice. When I bring this question, I was thinking, not because I am a negative person, maybe part of this, but I don't consider that I can be the best in what I do, because I am a physiotherapist, and I think I cannot be so famous in the world, I'm not a soccer player. Then when I arrive in a restaurant, everyone knows, oh, she's a soccer player. No, in my job, in my career, I don't have this perspective to be the best, and everyone will know me in every place that I arrive. Maybe no. And in my career, I think we don't have the best one. An example, I publish some articles, and I don't consider, at least I don't know who is the best person that publishing in my area. I don't know who is this person. So I don't know if someday I become the best one. I don't know if I will knew that I am the best one. So I really don't know how I will be. I don't know, maybe if I change the career in the middle of my life and become someone different, work in a different area, maybe I can be the best one, and I will know that I am the best. That's the difference. You can be the best one, but you need to know that you are the best one, that you are the top one of your career or your area. I don't know. Michelle, do you want to add something?
I think, as I was saying, we needed to change a little bit our mentality about the best, because we never achieve something alone. We always have a change, like we have here. We learn English because we try to talk.
Yes.
You needed to be together to have a change. And when the person, the best in something, it's like you can do everything alone. You don't need the others. And one of the problems in our society is that to have a meet all the time, to thinking about a person that represent the perfection, but the perfection doesn't exist. What exists is people that work together and try to make an environment better. And that's the point I talked in the beginning. We need to think about the way we can split, divide the money, divide the places, share our thoughts, share the moments together. That's it.
Yes, yes. Thanks to your contribution. I really like it. And as we don't have a lot of time, let's switch to the question number 8. Do you believe in yourself to save your life? Jefferson, do you believe in yourself to save your life?
I don't know. To save my life. My life is saved. I'm alive. I'm alive. I can't understand this question myself. I'm alive because I love my life. I love my wife. I love my daughters. I love my colleagues. I love what I do as a professor. I love to be a professor. I love when I have interview in radios. I love when I write articles to newspapers, articles scientific, and I love everything that I do because I do with love. The most important thing in life is to do with love. Love is the answer for everything. You must do what you love. So if I'm safe, I don't know. I'm not, if I'm alive, I'm saving, and no problem for me.
Yes, I like this point.
I didn't understand this question, but I answer as the way.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, my way. This is my way.
Yes.
As Frank Sinatra, this is my way. I love Frank Sinatra. And Beatriz is not Beatles. It's John Lennon. Imagine when I talk about to a new world to join us, it's John Lennon. Imagine. But I love Beatles too. Beatles, I love Beatles.
And you, Ana Laura, do you believe in yourself to save your life?
I'm not so sure if I understand this question. I am just like Jefferson. I don't understand what it means specifically, this save your life.
I think it doesn't have a specific meaning, just go in the way that you got it. An example, when I bring this question, I was thinking about, if I was fell in the penhasco, do you believe in myself to save my life? I don't know if I need to go in a roleta russa. Do I believe in myself to save my life? I don't know. Do I believe in myself to keep saving my life every single day? If I need to, if I am able to get good options to choose good options. I think it's options in my life. I don't know. I believe in myself. Yeah, I believe. If I am, as Jefferson said, I am alive. So I think I am capable to save my life till today. I don't know next day, but today I'm able.
Okay, so yeah, definitely I believe in myself to save. I was thinking about this option that you brings. Oh, to have the right choices, right, to do in my life. And definitely, yeah, I believe in myself because I try to do my best in everything that I do, and always trying to have the perspective ahead, yeah, and trying to do what is best for me and the others to have my to have this effort to do my best. Yeah, so yeah, I'm capable to save myself.
Yes, yes. And you, Michelle?
I think it's so important, this question now, because of depression. And when you think about to save your life, it's not easy, and special for all the chaos we are living. And I know that a lot of people, when look around, sometimes are saying, no, I can save my life, And we needed to find a group like we are doing here to have a motivation to continue. I'm saying it because maybe someone is listen and maybe need to hear this kind of thing, and we can't give up, never. Independent the person around us, because sometimes our parents don't support, friends don't support, and we needed to fight with our energy, and sometimes we don't have, just because we need person around to resist, insist, and art helped me to do it. And everybody needed to find something that motivated to continue. Today, I can say that I can, but it's not the kind of thing that I can say I will always do it, because sometimes it's part of the process. Sometimes I want to give up, but sometimes I resist because I have people around. One day, Alexandre helped me in one of our conversations, and that's it.
Alexandre always helped me. He's always smiling and giving good words about us and inspires us. So
Let me say something fastly. When you wake up in the morning, stand your body in front of the mirror and say, I am so beautiful.
yeah,
And I can do everything in my life for me and for others. And then you start your day. Okay?
okay. I like this advice. Guys, how was the conversation in the other rooms? I want to know from Carla. Did you discuss it about the question number 2, if the results are binary or no?
Yes, we discussed a lot in the class. For me, at one of the best meetings, I already participate in TNT. Today, Bruna was the leader. She was great. You are very good. Your English is good. Ale has an experience I want someday to be like him. And about the question 2, I think in terms of result, it's almost binary. You have two options. To do something and achieve the goal, the way if you want, and to do something and don't achieve the in the way if you want, but you have many options when in this situation. When you fail, you can choose what you to do about that.
Yes.
And in the room we discuss, if you fail, you need to get up and do something and continue to ir atrás. I forget. And make better.
Yes. Thanks, Carla, to your contribution. About Bruna, as soon as possible, she will be a host as me, and she will have her own meeting. And I think it will be so nice as my meeting, but not best than my meeting because, you know, Friday in the morning. If I don't love my meeting, I'm here, even if you all are not here. So I love my meeting, guys. And now I want to discuss about the question number 9. I think in the other rooms you didn't discuss about it. And I want to discuss what inspires you to keep moving in the English learning. So now we will not talk about philosophical things. Now we will talk about learning English. And I want to list about 2 people. First one is José. What inspires you to keep moving in your English learning process?
Because I want to change for another country when I want to work there. English is very necessary for that. And I have autonomy, I don't know English, for to travel in the road. In English, it's very necessary too.
Yes, nice. And now about Marina. What inspires you to keep moving?
For me, I think since I was a child, I use it to meet new people in the internet. And in the beginning, I was talking with the strange people using Google Translator. But nowadays, I'm really happy I can have a conversation with foreign people. It's a pleasure for me. Since I was a child, I always loved to meet new people from different countries, learn too much about the culture, learn more about the music, about the different foods, about everything. I think when we learn a language, you're not learning only a language, but we learn too much things like with the language. So it's really important and it inspired me to continue learning.
Yes. Thanks. Guys, now we'll send a link here on chat. It's the link of our live on YouTube that